I've seen the future.
Hey everybody, it's Colette Baron-Reid and welcome to the Oracle Card Guidance and Lesson for, what week is this? June the 5th it is! Oh my gosh, the world is going by so fast. What are we gonna do this summer? Well, let's talk about the prescription this week from the Good Tarot, but how do we all together as a collective, those of you who are watching this video, work with the energies that are being presented to all of us this week? And how do we affirm our highest good? Because it's always going to be about the highest good. Now, remember that the first card that we pick, and by the way, the Good Tarot is always read upright. So even though traditional tarotists can use this deck upright and reversed and use your traditional spreads, etc., because the card deck isn't so far off the original architecture of traditional tarot, but that's not how you and I are using them. What I do when I'm using this deck is we only use them upright because they have affirmations that tell us how to be and the process through which we are becoming. So we move through challenges to the other side. We don't predict them and we don't get stuck in anything, right? So the first card is, this is fun. It's the Six of Air, and it's our anchor card. So a lot of movement, and this is a mental card, so the air cards are all about the mind. So it's about changing our minds, but moving into the direction that is suited to us, better suited to us. Sometimes it could actually mean a trip by air somewhere. You'll notice that the picture is a ship in the air, right? But the Six of Air really is about the way we think in a way that is moving beyond the old way that doesn't serve us. So I think probably even there could be something in the planets. I'm sure going to speak to Deborah Silverman about that, or my friend Robert Ohado, who will tell me all about the planets. But it really does feel that things are shifting in our heads. So mentally, we're going to be not ruminating over the same things and saying like what's not working. We're actually moving towards what is working and affirming that. Now the next card, I think it went this way, was the Two of Water, and that's a card that represents collaborating, connecting. I always like it as a card about friendship. It's we're thinking better, we're having more fun. The Two of Water is a card that's always about moving out of isolation and actually being with others in a way that's intimate too. So we're starting to become more ourselves, because remember, intimacy depends upon us being authentic with each other. So that's a really good sign. And I love this next card is the Four of Fire, because the Four of Fire talks to us about the celebration of, it's like a marriage card. It's where we really have worked very hard to be in a place where our activity is in alignment with our highest good, the way we think and our behavior, our belief systems and our actions are coherent with the thing that we want to manifest, whether it's peace, whether it's to achieve a goal that we really believe is better for everybody. So that's what's there. The last piece of this is the Page of Fire, and the Page of Fire is all about optimism. It's about being excited about new projects. It actually talks to us about starting something new. So I don't know, I mean, it must be in the collective mindset right now, and the best way to deal with things is to actually, instead of focusing on what doesn't work, really focus on what works, what we know works, what we believe, what we hold in our highest good, what is in our best interests and those of our fellows, what is purposeful, what is, my dogs are barking. So now I'm going to read the affirmations. So that's how we work with the Good Tarot. We start with the anchor card, and then we learn about what are the other three things that correlate to that anchor card. So let's do the affirmations for everybody right now. So that's the Six of Air. And so it tells us, and this is what we say together, a change in thinking to gain greater wisdom. However turbulent the waters at the moment, so remember, the conditions of the outer world don't have to dictate the way we think. We're thinking about what works, not what doesn't. So if things are turbulent, we can't worry about it. Well, it's not that we can't worry about it, but we focus on the solution, not the problem. I trust that if I create calm within, my outer conditions will soon be calm too. I am conditioned to expect troubles ahead, but I have shifted my awareness and know that I can choose to believe that stepping into the unknown will bring me to what I truly desire. I am in a transition to something better. And the phone is ringing on top of everything too, but we won't care because the next card is the Two of Water. And we are going to take a look at the Two of Water and do the affirmations there. So between the dogs barking and the phones ringing, we're doing really good. I'm not gonna miss a beat. Harmonious partnership, loving and lasting relationships, heart connection between two souls. So friends and lovers and the kids and parents and just the real sense of what is our connection to each other. That's really coming up this week. I partner with one who is in harmony with me. Together we explore what is and might be, knowing we are there for each other. Two hearts beat as one as we take turns replenishing and encouraging the other. I have someone who can bring out the best in me, and I can do the same for another soul, for we are all expressions of divine love. And isn't that beautiful? No matter what's going on outside of us, this whole thing is about thinking differently. It's about refusing to engage in turbulence. Instead, we find calm within. And then it says we have the people around us that we're in like-mindedness with. We focus on them and being, being true to that and being loyal to that. And then the fourth card, which is the Four of Fire, which I love, talks about a new creative phase, celebration, pleasure, and harmony in relationships. So it seems to me that the relationships that we have with each other, with our tribe, with our families, with our kids, with our lovers, potential lovers, all this kind of stuff is focused. Dancers have partners, singers have musicians, helping them create sweet music. And I find others who are in sync and alignment with me and my desires. It's a time for celebrating friendship and all that others bring into my life, a time of revelry, and relishing the pleasures of being in good company. Making magic together with others is the focus at this time. Now that can even be activism, right? So I love to see this as an activist reading too. So remember, if the world outside of you is turbulent, instead of resisting it, go find the solution, be in it, find like-minded others, affirm that and be that, become the change you want to see in the world. And this is really clearly seeing that we have the power to do that this week. And the Page of Fire at the end is new beginnings. And it's a wonderful card because it reminds all of us to get excited and to start new things and to trust that those new things are going to work out. So it says, enthusiastic action, adventurousness. I am free to venture forth for co-creating a life true to my desire is my right. I am finding my purpose as I take the first step into something new, and my ideas have value, so I dream boldly. What a great week ahead for everybody here. So let me summarize this. If you do this yourself with the Good Tarot is read in a non-traditional way. The booklet will tell you how. And you start with an anchor card, and then the 3 cards after that tell you more about the story that the first card began. So we look at, like, how's my week gonna go, for example? And remember, I don't do the predictions, it's more of a prescription, even though it is speaking to how to work with the energies. What I love about the first card is that it reminds us that there could be turbulence. So it's not saying the world is going to be just love and light all week long. It's telling you where to focus your energy. Where do I think? I mustn't think about the problem. I got to think about the solution. And then the rest of it's all about the people that we bring into our life or that we recognize in our life. The tribe, the family, the lovers, the people that we're in groups with or whatever. Joining together for the highest good. This is about the highest good always and celebrating that. And then the last one is saying, you know what? You count. Your voice counts. So whether we're talking about a week of love and friendship and fun and partying or activism and being out there and doing your politics, it doesn't really matter. It's all about your mind focused on the solution, not on the problem, and trusting that you're in partnership always with your higher power, and that higher power that sees the highest good for everyone. So I changed the format to add a lesson kind of feeling to this because this is how I teach it in Oracle School. And if you're into Oracle cards and you really want more of this, go join my Oracle School Insiders page on Facebook. You're welcome to join. Everybody pulls cards on there. We come in, I've got mentors coming in, I do Facebook Lives on there, all about Oracle cards and the upcoming school. So if you want to hang out with us over there, go and meet us there. And if not, I'll see you here again. Take care. And if you like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. And leave a comment. I'm dying to know how you like this format. So far, so good. See ya.
I've seen the future.
It's beautiful.